Today it is Saturday, 29th March. It's a very rainy day. And before I'm starting my project, I needed to go in the center of Bergen. There is a new store and a series, and I have two dresses to modify. So I didn't film inside. Maybe next time. So this is day one of my self-drafted sweater pattern. So again, this is knitting for Olive, heavy merino. This is actually my first time knitting with this yarn, and I love it so far. It is absolutely wonderful. And the fact that I didn't pay taxes, it makes it so accessible for me to buy it in the future. Just the sweater quantity. Now, I thought a lot what to do with this yarn. And I wanted to make something on my own because I know I can. I have the experience to make my own pattern. One size for me. I would love to make it cropped. I would love to wear it on top of my linen dresses. So far, I'm working at a back. As you can see, I've started with a small number of stitches and I am increasing on each side. And so far, it is absolutely wonderful. Just listening music at the radio and working on my project. And this is how I keep track of my increases, just in case I will need this another time. It's my canvas. I'm doing whatever I want with this canvas. So I'm so excited. I only have 11 balls, but I think I can make it. I can. I'm sure I can do this. So this will be very interesting. I'm making this, I wouldn't say vlog style video, but I think it will be very, very nice and interesting for myself to um, record all the steps on my adventure. So, yeah, I will see you later when I will have a little bit more progress to show you. Bye bye. So, welcome to day two of me knitting a self drafted cable, top down, drop shoulder sweater. So, I finished the back and I picked up for the left shoulder. Now, I have to say that I have a little bit more stitches than I wanted, but I decided um, to increase more just because I wanted to align this pattern also at the underarm. Although I could have worked a different cable from the underarm to the hem, but I really wanted the sweater to have um, the same cable all over. Now, there is one more thing don't, it's not that I don't like, but I don't know, I feel I could have done it different. So, as you can see, for the back, um, once I've started to increase gradually, I incorporated new cable section. Now, in between cable sections, I have 9 rows in stockinette stitch. But as you can see here, there is less from the back on the left front, and here is also less, and here it's the right amount. Now, when I've done the back, I thought a lot if I should do this, especially this part and this, if I should work the cable panel. But then I thought, you know what, I will work it, even if they won't, the sections of stockinette stitch in between won't match the 9 rows in stockinette stitch, because otherwise, imagine if I would have not done this, then my column of stockinette stitch in between two cable panels would have been too long, and yeah, it I think it would have looked not best. And that's okay. That's okay. It just doesn't need to be perfect. And this is happening just because I've decided to make the back with shaping, not just a panel and work it straight until the length I needed and then pick up. Then I would have matched this perfectly. But I didn't want this. So that's okay. I can live with this. It's no problem, and I'm sure that once I will make the sleeves, I will make the neckline, and I will wash this and block it. I'm sure it will look fine. It won't look like I've done a mistake, you know. So it's intended. Now, um, about the increases, I did not want to increase stitches at the underarm. So what I have done is I've made shoulder increases up to here. And then I work a portion, and then I've increased gradually. So this way I will only need to cast on one stitch at each underarm. So this sweater, it will have like an extra maybe 14, 16 stitches that I would normally do with this number of needles, which is 4.5, and with this yarn. But on the other hand, I thought, you know, I'm making this sweater just because I want to have a sweater for my dresses. And although I like very much to do the light, it's awful. I like very much to do my cardigans for dresses very fitted with not that much positive ease, if possible with negative ease. When I'm talking about sweaters for dresses, I definitely love some positive ease because it's looking different, you know. A cardigan you can open, and even if it is fitted, it has a different look. But with sweaters, I cannot open the sweater, and already the bodice of the dress, it is with zero ease. So I don't need a sweater with zero ease, a sweater that I cannot open because it's not a cardigan. I don't know if this is making sense for you. So yes, and now what I want for this sweater is to have a lower neckline, at least in the front. So I've made quite, I increased so differently, and I've used at least two methods, if not three. So yeah, let's hope it will turn out what I want. However, I am also thinking if once I pick up stitches for the neckline, which it will be in, I think, one by one ribbing. I have two versions that I'm thinking about. One, it's making one by one ribbing that I can fold and sew inside. And I would like to try to make short rows in the neckline. So the this part here on the front to be lower than the back, and of course there, because I'm thinking of making short rows, the front will have less rows than the back, but that's okay. I don't think I think it will sit right, you know. Just because of the construction, this line won't be on the shoulder, so this will go on the back. And I think if I'm doing short rows on the neckline, it will allow the sweater, this part at least, to go on my back, but still the neckline to not go high on my neck. Yeah, so this is one. And then I am also thinking if I should make a double, a neckline in double knitting, and also to make short rows. So yeah, that's a thought. Um, I have to think about it. However, so far I enjoyed this project so much. I am working through my second ball of yarn, and I have 9 more. So yeah, also while I'm thinking, working on this, I'm thinking about the sleeves. I don't want to pick up too many stitches. I'm thinking if I should make a kind of balloon, a little bit visual sleeve with, I know for sure I will make a double knitting hem, not hem, cuff. So yeah, it's a process that I do enjoy. What I don't enjoy is that if this sweater turns out nice and it will sit uh, okay on my body and I will love it, I'm afraid I will have a very hard time working patterns in general. I will always want to make something on my own. Yeah. I just know myself. I know how my brain is working. My brain needs always a challenge in terms of knitting. So yeah, but that's a story for another time, or at least something I don't need to stress myself about just at this point. So I will see. Other than that, I am just enjoying my Sunday. It's March 13th, and yeah, we have a sunny day, and just a little bit windy, but not that much. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. This is the view from my um, chair next to the window where I am knitting. Yeah, so I will come back with an update once I have more progress. Maybe I should wash this window, clean this window. We shall see. This is my third update, and I am picking up stitches for the right front. And what I like is that I don't need to stress about from where to pick up the stitches to align the cables, because I know how many stitches I have here, and I will pick up one for every stitch. And then I know here I have two pearls, so I need to pick up two. Here I have a twisted stitch. I need to pick one. And then I have two pearls, so I need to pick two. And then I have eight, so I need to pick eight. So yeah, and I will start here with this. I will end here with this twisted, just as I have it here also. See? Yeah. So that's so nice not to stress about this thing. Yes, I will continue to pick up the rest of my stitches and I will start to work on the right front. So my goal for today, March 13th, is to join front and back and start the body. It is possible, and yeah, I still need to figure out the hem. I have this idea that I would love to make a very high double knitting hem, um, and I would love to make it with 4.5. So I'm not. I'm thinking to not go down, but also thinking to work over the stitches I will have for the body, so I won't increase. My only concern is that maybe it will cinch the hem very much, but the only bad thing that can happen is me to unravel the hem, so that's okay. I think I should give it a try, but yeah, I still have a lot of work until reaching the hem. So please, let's take a moment to listen the spring here in Norway. Listen the birds. The blue house is from the neighbors. The little house in between the blue and the one with the red, it's the kindergarten, and the one that has the red roof, it is a school. And the hills. And soon, here in the front, we will have sheep and I hope lambs. We already have them on the other hill, the sheep, but you cannot see because this is the house of the owner. We share. Uh, we don't, well, we live in the same house, but different. I have half of the house and he has half of the house. My sweet neighbor. And look at the sky. Oh my God. It has been so long since we had a sky like this without rain clouds. And it's just fantastic. And my little flowers, I need to go down. God morgon. Vår kom. Ja, jag kan höra fåglar. Back in the house again, so I will continue to work on the right front. Here are my part of my projects on my needles. Here is a mess. There is some yarn I got yesterday that I was ordered more than a month ago and has arrived, and I have to clean all this mess. Look at this. It's papers all over the place, and yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. And I live with hand cream next to me. I have them all over the house because I'm working with so much wool and my skin, my hand skin is very, very dry. Yeah. So I think I will leave it like this for this first update. I'm not planning to make very long videos because I still have to work a lot on the sweater. But I hope you will enjoy the process with me, and I will see you on my next update. Have a nice Sunday, and thank you so much for coming back. Happy knitting. Bye bye.